Hi, this is Greg from Vital Health Saunas, and we're going to go ahead and show you our new heaters here. This is our Vital Rays Gen 6 heater. It's the best, cleanest heater that we've ever used. It's got very deep penetration. Doesn't require nearly as much ambient heat actually to heat your body because of the quality and the quantity of the penetration. This happens to be one of our two-person full spectrum models. This is a 10 heater system, so it's phenomenal. It's got so many heaters. And that's not counting if we have the optional vital mat. We don't have it on the bench right now, but we have an optional vital mat we can put on this, and that'll give you bench penetration, which effectively puts it up to about right around 12 heaters in a two-person sauna. So really unheard of. But this purpose of this video is to show you how safe our heaters are. So this is a tri-field, very good. It's a TF2 tri-field meter. So extremely good, high quality, commercial grade meter. It's professional grade meter. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on. We're gonna put that on magnetic field. Okay. Now I've got the heaters off at the moment. I turned them off because I don't want to start sweating during this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch the heaters on. And the meter almost didn't move. I mean, we're sitting right now here. We're kind of center bench and we're about 0.2. We come back this back wall. I'm right up against the heater grid here. We're at 0.6. You know, we can move around a little bit here. I don't want to move around too much just so it doesn't do any good. The camera won't be able to track the numbers. So go to the side here, we're 0.3. I mean, it's very low EMF. Now we're looking kind of the standard here. The safety standard is maintaining 3 or under in the milligauss, and you can see we're way under that. So very safe sauna. I want to show you here. Here's a hairdryer just so you know that our meter's actually working. So this is just a standard hairdryer. I borrowed it from my daughter. Obviously I don't need it, but I'm going to turn that on near that. Now we're back on EMF. So 700, 800. There's pegged out 1,000, over 1,000. So very high. So yeah, our saunas are safer. Maybe the safest place in your house inside our sauna. They're safer than most of the appliances you're using around your house every day. Vacuum cleaners, hair dryers, you name it, computers. Our sauna is safer. Many people are also concerned now. This is EMF levels. Many people are concerned now about electric fields. Electric fields they're not as dangerous as EMF, and it's a whole different scale. It's measured in voltmeter, but voltmeter, just to give you an idea. Now this really came from the engineer from the tri-field, the engineers from the tri-field meter factory, but it takes 2,000 voltmeter to do the same energy transfer per square inch to your body as 3 milligauss, just to give you an idea. So we're really kind of looking, if we can keep 50 or under on the voltmeter, that's a real good level. So I'm going to switch this over to electric fields. We're reading voltmeter. It went up a little bit from EMF, which is normal, but you can see we're at 0 now. Now we go up against the heater grid, we're 5. Like I said, 50 or under is very safe. That's reading 16, but that's clear up against the heater grid. Most of your time's going to be, I mean, we actually go down center bench. We're getting down to 0 or 1. I mean, it's very low voltmeter. Now how we do this is this is the first series of heater that's actually grounded. So we're not using shielding that's going to block some of your essential rays are going to hit you. We're not using any of that. We're using an actual grounded heater. It's really kind of revolutionary in this industry. I don't know how many people use this. It's very expensive. They're very expensive heaters, these Gen 6 heaters. The one downside is you cannot use a GFCI circuit on it. It doesn't put a lot of voltage, so we're using the ground to attenuate electric fields. That's how we get these very low meters. The downside, like I said, you cannot use, this is the first series of heater that you cannot use a GFCI circuit. It'll run for a while, but those very small, millivolts volts that are attenuating into the ground will eventually trip it. It might take 10 minutes, might take 15 minutes, because it's not really shorting. It's that GFCI doesn't like it. So do not use a GFCI circuit on this sauna when you hook it up, or you'll be calling us probably and wondering why it's tripping. That's why. So very safe. Let me do one more test for you before we finish. You can see our new glass. This is our new glass heater. And let's test the electric fields. I'm going to go ahead and just set it down there. I'll just set it on the heater. Here, let me turn that heater back on. Okay, the heater is on. And it's almost nothing. So that's magnetic field. We'll put electric fields here. Let me hold up my foot there. There's electric fields. 1, 2. I hold on to it. It could be a little bit higher. Hold on to it, but very, very low. So this is our new solid glass, Valorate solid glass heater on the floor for maximum penetration. Every heater in here is very, very safe. Our VR3 emitter, this is a full spectrum. Our VR3 emitters they're not considered a low EMF heater, but however, when you get back to the bench, I'll turn it on here just so you can see that too. Get back to the bench here. We're at 1.2 milligauss. Very, very low. Electric fields, almost nothing. 5 to 7. So every heater in here is very safe, very effective, very efficient. And I think you're just going to love your new sauna. I want to mention third-party testing. We do get that from customers. Our competitors will tout their third-party testing. They're probably using the same third-party test for the same 5 years now, and who knows how old the test is. We evolved. We really changed so many things. We used to do that. We used to have third-party tests. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn the sun off before I start sweating. We used to do third-party tests, but we don't do it anymore just because it wasn't doing you any justice as a customer. Unless you have a serialized third-party test, it's not worth the paper it's printed on, because you don't know this company is going to send a sauna to a third-party tester, or maybe they might pay them to come to their factory and do it. But it doesn't matter either way. They're going to test whatever sauna you're telling them to test, and they're going to do their tests, and they're going to give you the results. And it could be a special sauna. Heaters could be disconnected. You don't know what's going on. So unless they're showing you a serialized, in other words, they're actually third-party testing the sauna you're buying, it's actually meaningless. Don't even bother with it. So don't get caught up in that third-party testing. If you want a serialized test, in some circumstances we can do that. If it's a sauna that's on our San Diego location, we do have the capability over there to do an assembly and do an actual serialized test for you. There will be a fee for that. So if it's that important for you, it'll be a $200-300 fee to do that, because it's quite a bit of work to actually set it up, unbox it, and then repack it up, do the test. So, but if it's that important for you, we will do that. And we welcome you to test it yourself too when you get it. We do guarantee it. So if you buy yourself a good meter, we recommend a tri-field. Don't buy a real cheap meter, because it might not give you the results you're looking for. But buy a good meter like a tri-field. So I think you're going to be very happy. This is the most effective, efficient, maximum penetrating sauna that we've ever built. Again, thanks for watching this video. It's Greg from Valorate Saunas.